Archbishop Sapit here. Thank you for joining us on NTV. Perhaps what do you take home from the speakers who have spoken at the National Prayer Breakfast today?
It was such a beautiful day today, and what I take from the speakers, from the beginning, the prayers and the guidance through the various perspectives, and even the speakers when they came to speak, our national leaders, is that the Spirit of God was moving, that everybody was ready to embrace peace, ready to embrace unity of the nation. But what I like most is a commitment made that have a peaceful election. We are going to make sure that we will accept results. We are going to make sure that whoever wins become our leader. And I think that should be the spirit driving all of us, that when we approach this election, let us approach with an open mind, that there will be a winner and there will be a loser. If you lose, it is not that you are any better than anybody else, or if you win, it doesn't mean that you are better than everybody else. It only means that the opportunity has come to your hands. So our urge is, let us march towards this election by reducing all the tension. And my call to the politicians today, especially those who have spoken, is let us see in the next political rallies your words matching the promise you have made today, so that the name calling is what we ask them to shun away from. Let them articulate their vision, what they are telling Kenyans they are coming to do, other than competing to say who is going to abuse the other with the most abusive words, because that's what we have been witnessing. And it's not just the principal leaders, it is also to their supporters, it is to the grassroots leaders, so that all of us have an opportunity to make sure that whatever we say match that which we believe. And the main thrust of the message today is to hammer that lip service will not help us. Let us take what we say to the heart, so that the heart is driving what we are saying. Is not just what I can say, casually, but it is what is driven from what I believe in. So let us believe in peace, let us believe in unity and harmony and loving one another and caring, because love is about care. And demonstration, love is not just a word to be spoken, but it has to be demonstrated with how much we care and how much we give to the cause of others. Thank you very much.
And of course, this is the last National Prayer Breakfast under this government, and moving on to the next government, we've had various speakers taking to the stage asking that if they've committed any mistake in the past government, they should be forgiven, not just by the leadership, but also by the people. What can you say about this?
I think the language of forgiveness is the language of the Bible. And no, wrongdoing is unforgivable. God calls all of us. We are fallen short of His glory to go before Him in forgiveness. Forgiveness is one word that can build relationships and can enhance interconnectedness. So let us all embrace that call, and we join them to call for forgiveness. And we all ask each one of us to be forgiven, as we ask those who have wronged us we forgive them, and we commit to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Archbishop Ole Sapit, speaking to us here at the Safari Park Hotel. Just a recap of what he said that it is very important to forgive, applauding the speakers who have taken to the stage today for their speeches, going forward, saying that they should actually consider making peace amongst themselves and within the people as well. Allow me to speak to a business representative here. Thank you so much for joining us on NTV. Perhaps, what are your sentiments regarding today's meeting?
I think as chairman of Kenya Daima, I'd rather say that this was an amazing event, and I think the only way to talk about it is make a commitment, make a prayer, and our national anthem is also a prayer. But leaders making commitments to say this is what we're going to do, it changes the behavior of everybody. It reduces the anxiety. And I think ultimately, again, asking for forgiveness helps a lot. So I think as Kenya Daima, we brought the private sector together. We've got the religious organizations, civil society all coming together. And really, let's disseminate this information that everybody's committing to have a peaceful elections. So why not all of us make it happen? Now, our job at Kenya Daima this time is to say, nitatenda wajibu wangu. Wajibu wangu ni nini? What is my responsibility? My responsibility is to make sure that I keep peace. I make sure that, it's reported or whatever. But really, let's all be peaceful and say, let's go vote, and please do vote. Vote, come back home, wait for the results. Whatever the results, they've already said today, they'll accept it. If they don't accept it, they go to court, and that becomes a justice issue, rather than going on the streets. And I think that's an important message. A commitment made in public is very, very important. There is no reason we as public should not believe in it.
Thank you so much. And of course, the Chief Justice Martha Koome talked about the issue of accepting the election results, saying that those who don't accept the election results will, be taken to court, and they will ensure that the aggrieved team will get the justice that they deserve. So apart from that, as I mentioned earlier, at the beginning of this event where we saw the religious leaders take to the stage, their conversations have been around the succession and transition from the current government to the other, and this of course in regards to the August 8th elections that will be held later in the year. But also it is important to note that the president and his deputy have also talked about this issue, and the deputy president as well are talking about how he admits that maybe together with the president Uhuru Kenyatta, they've not had that sort of chemistry as they had in the first tenure, and he was just asking the Kenyans to forgive him if he has actually wronged them in matters of unity as well as a discord that may appear to have happened in the second term of government. But in regards to the body language, we saw earlier when the Deputy President William Ruto was actually being recognized, he was recognizing the President Uhuru Kenyatta in the order of protocol. We also saw that there was a bit of, a subtle way to say that maybe the President was not keen to listen to what the Deputy President was going to say, but later on it turned out that even the the President Uhuru Kenyatta replied to what the Deputy President William Ruto said in regards to asking for forgiveness and wishing him a peaceful retirement.